Red Bull, dance your
These
style.
melodies, man.
I sing like an angel.
Next up we have this weekend.
That's much better than what I did.
That was terrible for me, actually, because I can actually sing.
If we have any producers listening, please sample the capsule and make us a new intro. No, don't, because our intro is nice now. Shout out to Creator. How you do that? So we have a Red Bull Dance Your Style this weekend. So we have, as Sophia mentioned earlier in the news portion, on the Saturday, at the same time that the Adidas battle is happening, but you can't come if you're a breaker, so it's fine.
They can come, but
In the morning, there's a Cypher battle. So from 11 to 12 or so, there's 25 spots available. So first come, first served, I assume. Cypher Jam, and yeah, it doesn't say what the winner gets. Then after that, I don't want to say times because it's probably going to change because it's an event. So it will probably change.
no, but usually Red Bull are good with keeping time.
We'll see.
Okay.
Because it's
No
a
shade.
it's a bigger event than it was before. So let's see how on time it it might be a few minutes or whatever. But then they've got the actual Red Bull London qualifiers. So they've had Birmingham, Manchester, Glasgow qualifiers. Now they do the London, which is the fourth, and the 4 winners, I guess, will go into the main thing. So that's the London qualifier on the Saturday, and then as soon as that's done, oh, by the way, they're taking 6 people from the London qualifier. How that's going to work out, I'm not sure as yet.
Mathematically.
Wait,
Well, as in format wise, so it might be that because last time what they did was they did a normal battle from top 16, and then the top 4,
Yeah.
they didn't battle after that. They just did to the top 4, and they said, right, you 4 are in. So you're
So 4 went to Joburg.
no. As in,
sorry.
this is the Saturday to qualify for the
got you,
Sunday.
got you.
Yeah.
So out of the London one, they'll choose 6 people. So the format could be, what I would do if it was me, is I would choose the top 24, depending on entrance. Then I would battle down to the top 12. Then I would battle down to the top 6, and then say those 6 are through. I don't know that they know how they're going to do, or maybe they haven't announced how they're going to do it yet. It might be, there's multiple ways they could do it. They could also just do an open prelim and just choose 6 out of that. I don't think they've announced it yet. However, I do know they are choosing 6 people.
But that's how they've done it in the past brackets.
And go down. So I don't know.
It's probably like that again.
Yeah, I'm just saying they haven't announced it, but I'm just speculating.
Well, it's going to be nail biting and electrifying, apparently.
That's what it says.
Ooh.
Then they've got Bring the Vim, which is really cool that they're doing 2 events on the same day.
Yeah.
So it's Home Bros are basically hosting this event. It's an Afro dance concept. Apparently it's a never seen before concept. So I don't know exactly. It might be a battle format. It might be some twisty battle format. It might be something, but it's a Afro dance event basically.
It's a battle, I think.
You think it's a battle? Okay.
They posted literally like an hour ago saying, "Come down and see some of the dopest." Oh, I forgot the word. Some of the dopest Afro dancers in the UK battle it out in this new event full of concepts and unique twists.
Yeah, but battle it out could be used as like any type of competition.
okay.
You know what I mean? It
My
could be
bad.
like so we don't know. Anyway, we're speculating. But
Come find out.
what I think is cool is like they're kind of expanding year by year of like what they're offering. And I think also we're talking about the venue being at Battersea Power Station. And from what I hear, I think it's going to be a little bit bigger with some like stalls and stuff.
Oh, cool.
And
Nice.
now there's 2 events on the Saturday, the thing on the Sunday. And so I think even last year, they had at the Scoop. It was huge, but then you also had like the little Champion store and a bar. So it's like, I think they're seeing scope for it to build out as a more of a festival vibe, which I think is the way to go for this. I think I would agree with that direction, that this needs to turn into like a festival type
There
weekend.
used to be Sprite Urban Games in Clapham,
Yeah.
and it was like BMX and breaking and skating. And I imagine it
Similar
similarly
vibes.
was like tiny, but me and my mate used to go. I don't even know
I used
if I
to
was
watch Urban
dancing
Games on
yet, but
TV.
it was just the best thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think I danced yet, so I was there
It's
for the
just a cool
skating, but
fucking
it was just
thing, yeah.
a really cool thing. So yeah, if this expands into something similar, it's
Yeah,
very cool.
and they've got like showcases and stuff that are happening. Go down a bit, Sphere, on the thing. Bit more, yep. So they've got, in the morning on the Sunday, they've got, it says like music performances, free giveaways, 360 photo booths. So they've got little bits and pieces going on. Work the Floor dance workshop, which is cool. Wavy on 8 skate performance. I Got Soul dance workshop. So they've got all these other things happening, and hopefully like from here in the next few years it will like expand out, and there'll be maybe multiple stages, which would be really cool, and different things.
surprise halftime performance from a music baddie. I've got my
Ooh.
suspicions.
Where?
Scroll up
Yeah.
a little bit.
Halftime performance of half of the.
No, up more.
Keep going.
There, on the Sunday bit.
Yeah.
Watch out for our special guest host and a surprise halftime music show from a music baddie.
I think it's that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would make sense.
Because I ain't never been with a baddie.
I don't know.
Who I've still not seen perform live, so that would be
Interesting.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense because it's a very UK based
Yeah.
And you know,
Dancer.
a dancer.
thing. Yeah, and the World Finals are in Frankfurt, Germany. So there will be, there's been winners. So I hacked actually an exclusive.
Exclusive.
It's as if Abe.
I know.
Yeah, shout out to Abe.
Oh, Abe, TB, miss you.
This is the wild cards official.
Oh.
And the winners. So the only hiccup was that Slayer he won in Birmingham.
Yes.
And he battled Kieran Lay in the finals, who also went to Joburg last year because he had won a few years ago. Long story, we talked about it last year. He battled Kieran Lay in the finals in Birmingham. Slayer won. Shout out to Slayer. I love the way he's growing and maturing as a person and as a dancer. Another topic.
Hadn't seen him before.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You seen him?
Yeah, I did a big old thing on his feed after seeing what he'd done at the qualifier.
He's amazing. And he's like young as hell.
Of course.
16.
What?
And he's like 27 foot tall. And he's a loyal Capsule listener. It'd be funny if this is the one he doesn't listen to. And so is his mum, actually. His mum listens more than he does.
Nice.
amazing.
Who is also a lovely woman and really supportive.
Mama Slayer.
We love Mama Slayer. So, Kieran, I have a list of the wild cards, which is also wild cards and people that have won. Kieran Lay's name is on there. So my assumption is that because Slayer couldn't compete, if I didn't finish what I was saying,
okay.
he's too young to compete.
Yeah.
But he won the qualifier. But he's too young to compete in the main thing, apparently. I don't know. Behind the scenes
Come on now.
stuff.
Come on now.
I think, can I tell you why though?
Yeah.
There's a law that Red Bull can't have people under 18.
Yeah, but why was he allowed to qualify?
Well, that's the other question.
Come
That's something
on
that's
now.
through the cracks.
That's a question we don't have the answer to today.
But yeah, anyway, Kieran Lay came second.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that they've put
You took
Kieran
the
Lay
spot.
in
To replace.
his spot,
Sorry,
not
moving on.
not as a wild card. So we've got Kane, who won in Manchester. Kieran Lay, who we assume is the winner from Birmingham. Then we have Divine, who won in Glasgow. And those are the three so far that have qualified.
Right.
We also have the wonderful Danai, who's a wild card. We have no stranger to the capsule, Dirty Harry.
So dirty, so hairy.
So dirty, so Harry. We have Diva J, who I have known since she was literally a toddler.
No way.
Literally a toddler. Like I know her parents because they used to bring her, and it was her and her brother who were like lockers. This is like 2007. They were literally like, we were like, oh, they're so cute. And now she's all grown up and
And not
living her
looking
life.
anymore.
Yeah, I was going to
Well,
say,
she does-
Voga, right?
Whacking.
Oh, maybe she still locks. But that was their thing. They used to dress in the big like suits and stuff, and were
Very
very
Like, oh,
cute.
Super cute.
an Asian toddler fully kitted out locking.
Yeah, it's like
How
This is-
cute.
yeah.
You can never go wrong.
we also have the wonderful Fion. We have Trilzy, Hannah.
Ooh.
Yes.
We have Messiah, who is a young superstar, and we have Red from Nottingham, who's also been killing it at the Kingdoms League.
I was like, who's Red? Frankie?
No, that's a different Red. Red is Red Rules on Instagram.
Okay.
Been killing it in Kingdoms League hip hop. So
Yeah.
that would be cool. It's a nice mix of people.
Yeah, very much.
And then I think we're going to have 6 qualifiers from
From London.
So it'd be a very interesting, because obviously not these people will be in it. So then it opens it up wide to see who else could be there. Obviously we take out all the breakers who usually come to these all styles things. So now it's like, all right, from top styles, who do we have left? And that will make the top 16. I don't know how they seed it or place it, but then we'll find out the battles. And then Sunday will be a go-go.
Who's your money on from this list?
Okay.
I mean, we don't know who's going to
and
enter,
the winner
but
it's in Frankfurt this year, Germany.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
not in,
no,
that.
but
I saw
from
that.
that list.
just-
Oh.
I'm just
because
like
she said
laughing
Joburg.
inside because with going into no detail at all, like I definitely missed my chance at ever being a part of this.
Well, you never know.
No.
You never know, but sometimes you know.
Yeah. Sometimes you know. All right, so my money, so my favoritism biased answer would be Harry, because he's my closest friend.
Ever?
Well, by a long shot, but also one of my good friends in life. So, and I think he's also very good at all styles, very good at adapting to different music, very good with the illusionary side and like performing well and structuring and presentationing his dance for audiences that don't know dance. That's why all the UDO stuff, they love him, and you know, he kills it with that sort of crowd. However, my unbiased thing is that he's going to have to watch out for Kieran Lay, because Kieran Lay is very good at pleasing non-dance audiences. That's why
at winning a crowd over.
Yes, and that's why his social following is like the way it is. It's not by accident. He knows how to cater to the crowd that is non-dancers, and he is also very fucking good for, like, even as a dancer he's very good, but for the external person, and he knows those songs that are going to be played, and like I think he does really well. So
he's a smart one.
Yeah, very good performer, good on big stages, no, like used to big stages, like no problem. Like you know, it's normal, another day at the office for him to be on a big stage. So that's, I think for me, I'd put my money on Harry and Kieran at least being up there. I think also poppers have a bit of a foot in the door, in the sense that the illusionary stuff reads really well for a non-dance audience, whereas like, you know, even someone like Jordan, who's amazing, J-Funk, who's amazing, the crump thing is like, there is a danger that people are like, I don't understand what this is, and I feel like I should understand, but I don't, and he does a really good job of translating it, but with popping there almost isn't that thing. It's just, even the most boring popper is still kind of cool, because you're doing this illusionary robot
and
stuff.
you know, you do all that body popping
is somewhat
like
familiar. Same with breaking.
The reference point.
It's like, even if you don't understand breaking, you still see them doing athletic stuff, and it still kind of looks cool. So popping has that element. It's like breaking and popping as in terms of the structure or the hierarchy of what non-dancers like.
I feel also that popping lends itself well to like adapting to music that's not
at all. Need a beat.
True. Because sometimes it's like you're a hip hop or a house dancer, and then you get Britney Spears.
Yeah, house is one of the hardest ones to adapt, I think.
Yeah, true.
House music is really tough. It's not to say it can't be done, but it's really tough, I think.
Yeah, so I think popping for that has an advantage. But
exciting.
Yeah.
Are you there as a conglomerate?
We will be there. So we will. Saturday we might have to split forces, but Sunday we'll definitely be there. So we're seeing what content. I have an idea, but I don't want to, announce what will be there in case it changes. But we're going to be putting some after event content out on the capsule pages. So
fun. Check
out our stuff. We're not
doing the interviews and all
working for Red Bull, but we're doing a collaboration. Yeah, we're doing collaboration with Red Bull.
Doing bits.
There'll be bits of interviews. We're going to do I want to try some new stuff, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks for the invite.
Invite? You want to come? To what? Oh no, it's not like we'll talk about it after what we're doing. But it's more of a because last year we did the pod with all the interviews. It's not going to be like that. I'm going to be more running around doing interviews, little short
roving reporter vibes.
Yeah,
fun.
Along those lines, I want to try something we haven't done before. So yeah, that's that really. Looking forward to it. Should be a fun weekend. I'm sure everyone knows about it, but if you don't, come and check it out. Again, it's like it's a potential for it to be like a breaking convention sort of staple, depending on how long they keep it going and how they position it and curate the events. But
I think the tickets are sold out.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
it's only 100. Like you can says no. There's only 100 tickets and that's what gives you access to all of this stuff. But you can still go because I looked into it.
Yeah, because I was going to say it's more than. It's like the first, because it says like for the exclusive access to the Champion store and stuff, like you get the first 100 tickets. But yeah, I'm sure that because last time there was like 1,000 people, so there's more than that going to be there at this one.
Just no free drinks and all that jazz.
Right, that's what the tickets are for. Is you get a free drinks voucher and stuff.
Yeah.
Got ya. Cool. All right. Well, yeah. Shout out to everyone involved. So shall we move on to the Eurovision?
Yeah.
And we're going to hand over control of this